witness, be glad if you missed it. The 40 album twisted, I unload the clips quick. Rip through your bitch tits, bomb taking a flip switch, boom. Now you lost half the face. Never cross a basket case, get wrecked all the tape. I spaz on you snakes, eat them. Go ahead and say goodbye, get in the fire, time to die.
I said talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire.
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
Definitely at 12 years old.
It will destroy you too. This rage which drives you. You think if you kill them all, it will go away. It won't. You have to fight it in the place where it's strongest. Where it all began. If you want to get rid of this rage, Michael, go home. Go home!
Welcome to Haddonfield. Freddie Rude of music.
I'll review my shit.
Hey, stop! Ink spills on the paper like blood on the battlefield. Sadistic mind just let it kill. Put your knife in Haddonfield. Now you in the dirt, pushing up daisies and daffodils. Crazy how that'll feel. You ain't even half for real. Duct tape his mouth shut, stretch him out and make him meal. Blow his head off at the neck, cook him up and make him a meal. Won't catch me without the steel. I'm that dude that you kill. I'm in and out and when I drill. Your brain leaking out when I spill. Your chick freaking out on them pills. We at freaking out on them still. But you suck a motherfucking dick that made her like bill. I'm sick of how this life feel. Crashing out, I might kill. Get drunk and fight 12. Throw up on myself. Sitting in myself. No shower and I smell. No bond, I'm stuck till my 48 in my hell. I hit you with 5 shells. Make sure that you die well. From the sky, I fell. Inside your mind, I dwell. I let time tell. Write BS to the CEO. Sitting in the office station right now. Reading my mail. And everybody's a goat now? What the fuck? These dudes lying. But what the fuck's a goat? If not food for a lion. I come through fire. Get hit, you do conspiring. Somebody call the ambulance, man. This dude dying. More than a few flying. I catch you where you hiding. I'm even more confused when I'm through like Joe Biden. I go diving, blow fire that's so violent. So dialed in, got blood in my eyes and I don't mind it. I move so silent, got a pair of balls, go find it. I spit this old dialect, my flow is so direct. The reincarnation of Daniel and Osiris. You gon' see the truth like I saw on both eyelids. Got bars in the mail from the cartel that own islands. I own it, line it up and blow right in. If you ain't never been to Haddonfield, don't ever come to Haddonfield, cause you wouldn't understand Haddonfield. So stay the fuck out of Haddonfield. Diary of a Mad Dead Man.
Fuck, dude. You come here.
In the planet way up in the sky, watching everything you do, even the hills have eyes. Will you kill to survive? Who knows what it'll come through? Fuck you, better run and hide if I come through. Orbiting the planet way up in the sky, watching everything you do, even the hills have eyes. Will you kill to survive? Who knows what it'll come through? Fuck you, better run and hide if I come through. I'll kill you with these syllables, but I don't think you heard me. I'm in a car-sized drone flying over New Jersey. There's a party in this rap shit, but I ain't get the invite. Carve a piece of midnight, run it through your windpipe. Turn back into a rare wolf right after midnight. Swing the wood up in the pussy like I'm can't get right. She fuck around and lock the nigga down if the head right. Black Cadillac, coupe, Cavill, one headlight. Running on the red lights, I'm an asshole. Every judge red fed side, be there with a lead pipe. We agree I need meds, right? Guess I'm off my rocker. Kill your bitch just to fuck your dead wife. I mean, what a shocker. Put this long dick up in the rotten pussy, what a monster. I launch her off the top rope and then I stomp you. Even the hills have eyes, so they watch you. Everything from aliens to drones and helicopters. Orbits in the planet way up and night, watching everything you do, even have eyes. Will you kill to survive? Who knows what it'll come through? Fuck you, better run and hide if I come through. Orbits in the planet way up in the sky, watching everything you do, even the hills have eyes. Will you kill to survive? Who knows what it'll come through? Fuck you, better run and hide if I come through.
And they drone. By me, Rick Ruger. That's by me, Rick Ruger. That's coming off the Mad Diary of a Mad Dead Man album. I'm trying to wrap it up, but you know. Anyway, welcome to another edition of Triple R Radio, Rick Ruger Reviews. I'm Rick Ruger, your favorite fat fuck from Philly. Back to do it again. Know what I'm saying? Yo, we got we got a stream, man. We got a stream. Let's see, man. The last stream was pretty heavy. These artists, boy, you guys sent in some dark, like, but real, like real songs, like incredible, just laying it on the line type of stuff that I was talking about. Like, that's real MCing right there, man. And I don't know. Here's the problem that we may have tonight. So a couple of them artists that really impressed me on the last stream, I got other tracks from them for this stream because obviously I needed to hear more. Now my fear is that because what I heard was like the pentacle, you know what I mean? The pinnacle. I'm hoping that that I don't have that syndrome where I'm trying to, now that I have this to compare it to, that everything else is going to fall short. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I hope that doesn't happen. But I'm real excited to hear their stuff. I got a track we're going to review from an underground artist that we played last week, Lance Paycheck. It's actually featuring Little White. So I don't know how he nailed that feature, but he did. We're going to check it out. We're going to review it. You guys are going to tell me, hopefully, what you think as well. Because, like I said, I'm just on here talking. I'm just reviewing the song from my perspective as a songwriter for 27 years or whatever the fuck. That's not the law. It's just my perspective. You know, I'm just a fat fuck from Philly, you know. I got a song from a dude in London. You know, we're actually going to start out with that one. So that should be interesting. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is FJ, and it's called Most High. I believe he's from South London. Hey, don't stab me if I get it wrong. You know how they like to shake motherfuckers over there. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's South London or it's London. I know that. So this is FJ, Most High. you start out the Sunday. All right, that was FJ Most High. I cannot believe that that's what that song was about, and that's the first song that we played. It's Sunday morning, literally. I can't believe that's the first song that came out of this list. That's incredible to me. Divine Intervention. I don't know. You already know I like the song. I mean, you was you took a Christian message and you put it with a hip hop beat, and then you delivered it in a very uh, direct, complete hip hop format. Very direct with the words. As simple as it is in the hook, could have been laugh. Now it's going all right. I like it. I like everything you said. I can relate. I recently started writing music like that myself. I think it's part of the journey. I think you reach a point in your life where you just decide that you want to be done with the negativity. Sometimes the negativity ain't done with you, but you start to have that feeling where you want to be done with it. But I felt like it was a great song for Sunday morning, man. That was great. I felt like the ending ran on a little bit. Like maybe I would have cut it. I wouldn't have put the hook back in there. I think he ran it twice or whatever it was. I kind of would have just ended it kind of right after your last verse. But other than that, I don't really have any negative criticism for you. Uh, a lot of people over here, when they hear an artist from the UK, they immediately say, "Oh, I couldn't understand them," or they're using slang I don't get. I don't we don't But I understood every word you said. It was very clear. Like I said, it was very precise, complete hip hop track, and it's about God. I mean, somewhere Kanye West is smiling, motherfucker. I'm gonna certify that, FJ. Thank you for that. First thing Sunday morning, that's incredible. We were meant to play that. You guys got to remember, I don't listen to the stuff you send me. I do not listen to it. Whatever you send me, I put it right in the queue, or you can see in my emails. Like I just leave them right there. I don't listen to them. I respond back, thank you, or whatever, and I leave them right there, and I write it down. I say, okay, boom, this is the list. I don't listen to them, so I'm sometimes like on the spot like that, you get blown away. I'll probably listen to that one again, especially when I'm vibing on a Sunday. That's perfect, man. Good job, FJ. Good job, man. Most High, y'all check them out if if y'all into that. I am. I don't push the views on anybody, but I'm absolutely into it. And I like how he kept it. I don't mean to keep going on about it, but I like how he kept it kind of neutral though in there. He's just the Most High, whoever you believe, the Most High is, like type of stuff. Very relatable. Good job, FJ. All right, next up, we're gonna go into the email, and we got Apocalypse, but I can't play the link that he sent me. So, excuse me, guys. Uh, so Apocalypse, send me a different link. Send me the MP3. If it's on YouTube, send me that. Uh, and we'll get the review going for you. But right now, I tried to play that link every which way from Sunday, and I couldn't get it to go. So I'm going to go to the next one, which is Moses. Now, I think this one is called GM Spirit. Let's check it out. No way. Another track about God. No way. Right. Mm. All right, that was Moses. I think the name of the song is actually Love and Respect. But on the track, as you can see, it says GM Morning, Good Morning Spirit, or something like that. So I was confused, but now I know it's Love and Respect. Okay, so with that track, uh, yeah, man, I can't believe that we had two submissions like that back to back. This is a very positive track, which unfortunately doesn't gain a lot of traction out there. If you don't believe me, put something positive on Facebook or whatever social media you use. Put something positive that happened to you. You get like one or two likes. Now put something negative though. Oh, wait till I see this bitch. I'm gonna fuck them up. Watch how many people be respond to that. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. But I want you to keep making music like this. Boy, y'all can fucking rap. Y'all can rap. That's that. Y'all came in with like the new school, but some of the old, mixing it in with the flow. The flow was definitely a mix of new and old. uh, it was pretty good. I think there was that two guys in there, or was it just one? I don't know. Second verse guy or whoever the second verse just like I said came in like almost like with an old '90s West Coast, but then switched it to Midwest. Kind of had it bouncing a little bit, and the message too is crazy. Is very positive. The only negative thing that I would say is I was a little confused as to what the topic of the track was going to be when it first started because it almost started like it was going to be a gospel, like all the way gospel track, which would have been cool too. I think you guys can pull that off with that same energy. That would be. You gave a lot of praises to the Most High, like FJ. In the first part of in the first part of your song, I would like to hear a whole song like that from you guys with that same energy as this song right here. Y'all can rap. I'm a certified y'all, man. Y'all can rap. That's a certified rap song right there, man. Good job. That was Moses. If it was another guy in there, Moses, let me know so we can shout him out. Afterwards, you guys know I do the written summaries. So if it's another, if it was just you, let me know. All right, so we're gonna move on. The next one is Marcus Balaloso. This one is KPZ. Hang on. KPZ featuring Dope Da Vinci Too Much. Produced by Chills Beats. Wow. Oh, another positive song too. But with the dark hair. That was sick. So that was another positive track, three in a row, three positive tracks in a row. That one there was a little bit more grimy though. That was like with almost like from my old era of hip hop. I really yeah man. First guy sets it off. I believe that's KPZ, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The first guy sets it off. It's all like straight up real lyrics, like real life. Like none of this fantasy made up shit. They came with the real life stuff. The second guy is at Da Vinci or whatever. Man, just comes in murdering it from start to finish. I don't know where those cats are from, but they had a very East Coast type of style. I don't know if they're from the East Coast or if they have some sort of East Coast influences, but definitely uh, pretty like. But the message is positive, but the delivery is just vicious. Like, rah, like that's what I like, man. And I try not to judge everything by like what I personally like, because I hear something, I know if it's good. But as far as hip hop, like I like that just griminess or whatever. Like I really get into that. Like it just brings out more of the message, especially if the message is something that you're really like passionate about. So I'm gonna certify that. That was a really good song for me. Uh, to me, it sounded like old schoolish. So I don't think the kids are gonna listen to it. But keep me making music, and real motherfuckers will listen to it. Real motherfuckers from that era, man, will listen to it. Good job right there. Y'all gotta bear with me, man. I ate a bunch of gummies. They're starting to kick in. All right, next we're gonna go over to YouTube, and we got noise pollution. This is new that from noise pollution. Very vibe right there. Noise pollution. Knew that. That's a vibe right there. Your music is very vibey. Very vibey. The last track too was just very vibey. I think I like this track better. The effects on your voice is always an issue for me, but that's just how you produce your music. So who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? But on this track, I think the effects worked a little bit better than on the other one. For me, again, who the fuck, you know? But for me, this I like this track, man. I like how in the middle of your verse you switched it up because it can get redundant and people tune you out. You know, with this new TikTok mentality, everybody got 30 seconds for you, and then bang, they're on to the next thing. Crazy, ain't it? But when you switch it up like that, you keep people engaged. So good job. The song structure uh, is nice. I like it. I like how you when you bring the hook in. I like how you come back in from the hook, and how you, and like I said, how you switch it up in the verse, in the middle of the verse. Good job, Noise Pollution. I'm gonna certify this one. I would, I think I would bang this one, man. Like I don't know, it's not even my genre. You know, it's not even my shit like that. Like I'm not the song. I'm saying this kind of music. This, but I might bang this one, man. I don't know. I'm gonna let the wife hear it. I'm gonna have to get her a mic on this motherfucker. But yeah, I'm gonna let the wife hear it. I definitely, I definitely would probably bang that one, man. I'm gonna certify that, man. That's a vibe right there. Good job, Noise Pollution. I appreciate all the submissions, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, man, see, it's crazy. You never know what you're gonna get. Last motherfucking stream, motherfucker was coming in with the hoods. It was dark and just crazy, like slit your wrist, like murderous. Like right now, so far, everything has been relatively light and lighthearted and just on a different vibe, on a different energy. You never know what you're gonna get, but you got to be able to rock with it either way. Thank you for the submission, man. All y'all, that was good. All right, so the next one is NAXI, and this one's called Mind of a Maniac. Before I play it, he told me that this is only the fourth song that he's done. So we're gonna review it in that context. Okay, we're gonna review it in the context that it's a newer artist, and we're gonna be reviewing. I guess what I'm saying, his progress to date. All right, Mind of a Maniac. N8XI featuring Wicked Mentality, Mind of a Maniac. Well, there goes the positive energy we had, guys. Thanks a lot, buddy. No, I'm just playing. That was sick, man. That was on some underground crazy shit right there, man. Uh, so I thought I heard three verses in there, but it says there's only two artists. So the first verse, I really I like that. I really like that. You had good cadence for that style beat for the concept of the song. Perfect cadence, perfect timing. I didn't see anything wrong with that. Your fourth song, if you're the first guy, this is your fourth song. What the fuck is your 10th song gonna sound like? That cadence was right on for me with with that, like the sickness. Like I get it's like voice in the head rapping or whatever. Uh, at first I thought you did all the different voices. I was like, no fucking way. And then I saw that it was featuring another artist. Now the second verse, I'm not sure who that was, but we need some work on the flow right there. We just need to go into the lab, continue practicing. I mean, definitely potential, but we need to continue practicing. Go back to the lab a little bit and just work it out. And just the only way to get better is to just repetition. In my eyes, continue writing, continue freestyling, continue punching that punching bag. That speed bag. Keep going at it. The third guy came in and he just murdered it. His cadence and his timing was completely different than the first guy, yet right on beat. See, that's why hip hop's fucking beautiful. That's why hip hop's fucking beautiful right there. Two different approaches, and they work beautifully on that beat. The third guy, excuse me, that guy fucking killed it. Definitely, the structure of the song was good. How the guys, the voices in the head, they said their verse, and then the narration would come in and the break. That was your hook, was kind of like a narration. That worked real good. I like it. I want to hear more. I want to hear more, man. Send me some more stuff for sure. You're definitely on your way there, man. Definitely on your way. All right, the next one that I'm going to review is not a submission. This is a pop up. So this is where I just randomly see something and they have no idea. I have no idea that I'm going to review it. I just click it, add it to the queue, and when we go fucking live, we all review it together. It's a pop up. So it's not just me. We're all popping up on their ass. But we got to see what the fuck they got. This is Proverb and Easy the Pro featuring Big Capo and Linko 214. Well, y'all make these names too ridiculous now. For real. Okay. Chicanos. All right. Yep. So that was motherfucking Proverb, ODM, Easy the Pro, featuring Big Capo and Linko 214. What y'all think? I think the first guy, the first artist, I don't think anybody else in the song really matched the first guy's energy. What do y'all think? I mean, the first guy is just nasty with it, right? I don't know which one he is. Do y'all know? Let me know. Because, like I said, we just popping up. I don't know these motherfuckers. I don't know who's who in the motherfucking song. But the first guy, the first artist right there, oh, man, I feel like he could have carried that song by himself and he didn't even need everybody else in there with him. But you know, you want to put your boys on and all that. Y'all know how that is. But at the end of the day, did he need all them? Because he come in with the hook and then he spit his verse. It matches perfectly with the hook, the energy and everything. The hook can come back in and that could be really the end of the song, or he could have had another verse in there if he wanted to. But nowadays, like I said, with the TikTok mentality, he didn't really, you know, he could have made it shorter, but he put his boys on. I don't know, man. How y'all feel about it? I definitely feel like the other guys in the song didn't really match the energy, especially the second guy. I like what he was saying, the second guy, but it definitely didn't match the energy. The third guy, he got a little bit better. And then the fourth guy, he tried to match a little bit. The lyrics weren't horrible. The bars weren't bad. You know, they weren't like the worst bars I ever heard in my life. Uh, they just didn't match that first guy. I don't know what y'all think, man. So I'm not going to certify that one because based on you didn't need 9 motherfuckers with you on that one. I don't know. Am I wrong? I mean, y'all tell me too, man. Feedback is great. It's okay to disagree with me. It's definitely okay to disagree with me. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna hurt yours. We're not gonna insult each other. You could just say, "Yo, Rick, I don't on that one there. You should have certified that one." Let me know. Am I wrong? If it would have been just him, that man, immediately. But I think he fucked up. I think he fucked up with the motherfuckers. It sounds like he in a group with somebody else that he don't need to be in a group with, and that's just my personal opinion. I know they're probably homeboys, but from a musical aspect, that's solely from a musical aspect. If you're looking to further your career, that song could have been just you, and that would have been a banger. No option. That would have been a banger. Definitely. Damn, man, I feel bad not certifying it because of how fucking ridiculous the first artist is. Very talented guy, man. If y'all know who he is, please let me know because I'm gonna do my research on him and I'm gonna look for some solo stuff. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop up. We're gonna pop up. All right, the next song, another pop up. This guy's on my timeline, on my yeah, whatever you call it. He's on my timeline on fucking Facebook. His name is King Crash. And if you guys haven't added me to Facebook yet, it's the same name on here as Rick Ruger Reviews. Because after I do these live reviews, I do like written summaries and I put them out on Facebook. So if you get reviewed, then I tag you in it. It goes on your page. I mean, if it's something you're interested in, if not, whatever. So this guy's King Crash. A lot of you guys probably heard of him. He's probably on your friends list too. The song is No Calm Water. What the fuck was that? All right. I mean, he looked like an elf. He looked like an elf, like from like Lord of the Rings or something. I did not enjoy that track. Not, I mean, not even for a second. I did not even understand what he said. I can't review your music if I don't know what you're saying. Uh, Something about growing up with no father. I mean, bro, it's 2025. We all grew, a lot of it, like millions and millions. You got a whole generation of motherfuckers that grew up with no father. I don't know, man. You got to cry about something more. You know what I mean? Like you got people out here with hard lives, real hard lives, and you're on a song crying about growing up with no father. I mean, like I said, generations of you got like multiple generations of Americans that grew up with no fathers. That and you talking about slitting your wrist and all that. I don't know. Is that the vibe now, man? Like I said, you look like an elf kind of. The way you got your hair. I was looking for the pointy ears and shit because I couldn't understand what you were saying. So I got distracted and started looking at the video, and there were times where I couldn't tell if you were a guy, if you were a girl, and there's just a lot of mumbling in there. By the second verse, I kind of started to understand a little bit of what you were saying, but nah, man, nah. And I don't even feel bad about this one. You're not a rapper. I'm sorry, but you're not. You're definitely not a hip hop artist, and you're not even a rapper. I'm not gonna try to tear you down. That's not what this platform's about or this channel. But I think that you should take your life in a different direction and maybe join the army or like go to tech school, cut your hair. I don't know, but I don't think rapping. I don't think being a hip hop artist is really in your future. I just don't. And I'm sure that I'm not the first person to tell you that. The dad that you're crying about, if he wasn't missing from your life, he'd be right there telling you, stop this shit. You know what I mean? Because you're not, some people are born with it and some people learn it. You're just trying to mimic sounds that you hear. That's what your song's about. And then you're also mimicking sounds, visuals that you see. You have the tattoos on your face. I mean, it's not really you. I could tell right away it's not really you. And if I could tell it's not really you, then everybody can tell it's not really you. You need to maybe join a youth church group, change your life, give your life to Christ, do something different, man. Because on Facebook, the reason I popped up on you, and I'm like, okay, look, okay, fuck it. The reason I popped up on you is because you're on Facebook crying a lot. Okay, so I was like, well, let me see what his music's about. Because sometimes emotional people make great music. That's what it's all about, right? So I wanted to pop in. I just played the latest video, I believe, and this is what we got. This is what we got, everybody. Yeah, it's gonna be a big fat no from me on this one, bud. And I don't even know. I mean, look, if anybody disagrees with me, just let me know. If I'm being too hard on this guy, but am I wrong though? Should this guy pursue? Look, I wish I knew how to do the poll. Look, should this guy right here, King Crash Out, should he pursue a career in hip hop. If anybody cares enough in the comments, please chime in. Just chime in. Is this something that this kid should move forward with? Or should he go back to school and learn air conditioning and maybe learn drywall or whatever? We need that. Y'all tell me. Because for me, I mean, I understood like the first line in the verse, and then I hate that shit, bro. Talk, communicate. Fuck that. Thank God that the next motherfucker up is Jay Childs. Fucking redeem ourselves from that bullshit. Oh man, I'm starting to go too hard on him. All right, next one up is Jay Childs. You haters tripping. Yo, before I play this, his submission last time, kids don't do drugs, crazy. And now, so this is my worry. Now that I heard him go bananas on that track, I have set the bar so high for this kid now. I don't want to be let down, right? This is my worry right now. Hmm. That was Jay Giles. You hate tripping. Yo, this time you came with the Memphis. Last time you kind of came with the East Coast Midwest style. This time you came with the Memphis. That motherfucking boom, boom, chopping. Yo, you're to me when your video, your lyrics, the delivery, the way you ride on the beat, to me you're already like an industry artist. there's no difference between you and any of them motherfuckers that's out right now. And I'm sure you probably already heard that, like probably dozens of times. Like it's the truth though. You definitely you're ready for fucking the industry. Now, the thing is how you get your music out there and get discovered is a whole other thing. Like how the fuck are you this good and not out there already? I don't know. I know I said that last time, but when I hear your music, it's just crazy. You know, that's the first time I actually saw what you look like too. That's wild. I didn't expect you to be a little skinny white dude. You know, I mean, I expected you to be like some big gorilla white dude with a beard and shit, like fucking A Cal or something. But your voice fits, like it fits your image perfect. It was just the video was done well. Uh, there were times like I like how in the video, I'll just review the video too and the song. In the video, there were times where you were more serious delivering the lyrics, and then it would switch to you kind of dancing or whatever, like, and then back to like you serious. I like that because I think it's showing like all the different angles of who you are. The video itself was pretty good, and then the song is like just banging, man. It just reminds me of some just straight up Memphis style, like just old school but with a twist. So I'm gonna I'm gonna say that I like Kids Don't Do Drugs slightly better because now I believe that that's my marker for you. This one falls a little bit below that, but I feel like it was still pretty dope. If I would have heard this one first, I would have still said certified, all that. Dude, hella dope, bro. Like you should already be out there. And you say it in the song, and I told you before I even heard this song that you were blessed by God. You have a talent for like the rhythm, you have a talent for the delivery, for all of it. You've been doing it a while, and I just think you've reached a point where you should be out there. How the fuck do we get you out there? I don't know, but I hope it happens for you soon. That's Jay Childs. You haters tripping. Y'all go check him out, man, because he's fucking good. All right, the next one is Lance Paycheck. This is the one featuring Little White. Two Memphis, two Memphis joints back to back. So that was Lance Paycheck featuring Little White. What y'all think? So yeah, so I know Lance Paycheck from Ohio, but Little White is from Tennessee. So definitely it had that Memphis style like bounce to it, like that. Like that sound, that Memphis sound. I was digging it, man. I like it. I don't really get into too much of the drug talk and all that, but I know it's part of the culture and everything. But definitely the song structure was good. You had the hook coming in and good with good timing and good areas. The the whole build up or whatever to Little White coming in at the end was pretty good. I actually and and y'all might drag me for this, but I think Lance Paycheck. I think you definitely out rap Little White on that one. I don't know what y'all think, man. I mean, y'all, let me know in the comments. I think Lance Paycheck. I think you got a Little White on there. That's good, for the name and everything. But I think you did better than him, man. I think you out rapped him. I think you're on a different trajectory than he is right now. So keep doing your thing, Lance. Thanks for the submission. I hope I hear more from you. Uh, in the near future. The your bars were good in the song. I like it. Your timing is perfect. Your cadence is good. You almost sound just like one of those Memphis people. It's almost like you tried to capture that sound for the track because you were doing it with Little White. And if that's the case, then you did succeed. I mean, so that shows that you can, you're able to mold yourself. Your range is different. See, we call that a range when you can do this, but you can also do that, and then boom. So everybody has a different range. We heard you last week with the storytelling, and then this week we heard you with Little White with more of like I don't know, man. I hate labeling shit, man. What do we call this? Like fucking just I don't know. Like I don't want to say club banger, man, but they do play shit like this in the club down south. For real, I don't give a fuck. They do. So I mean, you could call it a club banger. It's something you would hear coming out of somebody's fucking car just woofing. So yeah, man, I'm gonna certify this one, man. I still think you out rap Little White. So let that be a compliment to you. No disrespect to you or the song. I mean, hey, Little White's gonna do a song with you, right? What you gonna do, right? You gonna do a song with Little White. But I just believe that your verses were better. You might, I just, if it wasn't Little White, if that was just some dude you knew from the block, and he was like, "Yo, let me get on there," and then he did that, I'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna cut you out of this joint, and I'll put you on the next one." I would have told him like type shit, you know what I mean, for real. But since it's Lil White, you know what I mean, it is what it is. You out rapped him on that one, homie. No, again, no disrespect to you or the track or to Little White. Little White, I used everybody listened to Little White back in the day, especially when he was with Trey Six. All right, so moving on. The next one is I don't know how to pronounce this. Croix. It's called Lost Boys, featuring Nos and Sidious. I like that beat already. So that's Croyce, Lost Boys, featuring Nos Insidious. So I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, right? The verses were absolutely fucking bananas. I love shit like that. I'm sure they got a name for what kind of hip hop that is. I don't give a fuck. To me, if it's just hip hop or it's not. There's a couple categories within hip hop, like rap, or like R&B hip hop, like there's different like little sections. But for me, it's like, is it hip hop or not? To me, I'm gonna say that's hip hop, bro. The verses are fucking ridiculous. I love the flow, the lyrics, the sickness to it. That's the kind of shit I write. That's the kind of shit I like. That's the kind of shit I grew up to. I love it. I don't like the hook. I just don't like the hook. The hook came in, the beat came in, was like, you know what I mean? Got me. I was already nodding to the beat. I was like, ooh, okay, yeah. And then the hook came in, it kind of cooled me off a little bit. And I was like, I didn't know what to expect at that point. And on Rick Ruger reviews, man, I'm honest. And then I'm sorry if people get offended, and that's not my intention, but I'm not going to not be honest, because that's disrespecting you. If I sit up here and lie, I'm disrespecting you. When the hook came in, the beat came in, the track was on fire. I was waiting to see what the artist was going to come in with. You guys dropped the hook in first. That was the structure you went with, and it cooled it off. I was kind of like, okay, where are we going now? I was not expecting much, but then, bro, you came in and just chainsaw that motherfucker. Sick. But see, then it's the same problem, because then after your verse, the track is scorching hot again. And then the hook come back in and cool it off. And then when the second verse come in, the guy actually comes in. I don't know which artist it is, but he actually comes in singing part of the hook. And I'm thinking, I don't know where we're going with this, because now I'm worried that the second guy is not going to match the intensity of the first guy. You understand what I'm saying? But the second guy comes in with that little thing in the beginning. I'm unsure. He comes in, picks right up, chainsawing, hacking, just hacking motherfuckers to pieces. I love it, man. I'm going to certify y'all, because bro, just work on your hooks. It's a common problem with artists that are very talented in writing. Those artists sometimes struggle with making hooks. I'm not trying to insult you and say that this is the only song I've ever heard. So I'd be interested in hearing more songs to see, But I'm just telling you, we're reviewing this one track. So based on this one track, I would say, like, so if you have trouble writing hooks, that's a common problem amongst talented writers, because talented writers is what you guys are. And that was sick, the delivery and everything. I don't know what fan base of rap would listen to that. I'm sure I'm going to hear it. I don't even want to say it. I hate comparing shit to anything, or saying, oh, you're part of this movement or part of that movement. It kind of sounds like you're part of a certain movement, a very popular movement, but I don't want to say it. If you are, you are. I'm sure they're going to say it there. If you paint your face, you know what I mean? That's on you. That sector of hip hop has contributed a lot. So if that's what you are, then that's what you are. The song is hot. I just don't like the hook. I'm just going to be honest about that. If it had a different hook, it would be even better. It would be like crazy. I'm going to have to pop up on your page after that. I'm not even going to lie, man. You're getting a fucking pop up. I'm going to have to fucking dissect a little bit more of that. The flow is insane. Y'all too, like, just crazy. Flow crazy. It's like old school, but new school. Bars insane. Just going off the fucking meat rack with it. Fucking love it, man. Send me more of that shit. For real. All right, the next one we're gonna do a pop up. Last week we did a review on a song called Dark Place. It was JT Flow Antes featuring MC Rocky Rob. And I was fucking his name up the whole time. I was calling him Robbie Rob. I think I might have called him Broccoli Rob at one point. Who fucking knows? But yeah, the song was so sick and so real and so just like, for me, he just put so much truth out there and he delivered it in a way so authentically. Like, I just was blown away. So I did a pop up to his page. I didn't listen to anything. I just picked the first video that I saw. Like I said, boop, add it to the queue. We're gonna listen together now. Let me see if I can find him. Where you at, Brock? Rocky Rock. Watch them fall. Hmm. Rocky Rob. Rocky Rob, watch him fall. What y'all think? So see, that's what I'm saying. He actually said it. So on this one, I'll say it. So on the other one, they didn't really say it. He said Juggalo. But my question is, so I write music. I don't deliver it the way Rocky Rob delivers it, but I write like that dark style music. People ask me all the time if I'm a fucking Juggalo. No, I'm not. In fact, excuse me, I barely listen to them ever. My daughters brought to me. My daughters listen to them more than me. Shouts out to my daughters though too. Brianna, pregnant for the first time, made me a grandfather. You little motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. And shouts out to my other daughter Dana. But yeah, you know what I mean. I write that stuff, and they say, that I'm a juggalo. I'm not. I know like one or two songs from them, maybe three tops. But again, so here's what I'm talking about. This is a movement that's delivering a lot of great music, though. This is underground, sick. I believe Rocky Rob is from Michigan. They're very dark. Like the underground scene, like I said, is almost satanic there. They're very dark there. I like it though. The lyrics, the flow, the structure of the song. By the time the last hook came in, man, it really was just knocking at that point. But see now, again, this is this problem that I have. I'm gonna have the same problem with you that I had with Jay Childs, right? So now I have this bar for you, right? Jay Childs had the bar of kids don't do drugs. You got the bar for dark places. Now this song right here is I don't like it as much as dark places because now I have that as your bar. But I will say that this is crazy. This is you went insane in the verses. You went insane with a different type of delivery, uh, old school but kind of new school. I like it, man. You doing your thing over there, Rocky Rob, Broccoli Rob. No, I'm just kidding. MC Rocky Rob. Yo, he was really doing his thing, man. A passionate writer, creative writer. I'm gonna certify that one. The creativeness. I see the type of art. Now I have a larger sample size. Uh, what I like to do is when I'm interested in an artist, or I believe that uh, that draws my attention or whatever, however you want to put it. What I do is I like to review about 2 to 3 of their songs to get a larger sample size. I noticed that after like 3 songs, you get to kind of understand what their message is overall and who they are. So I got 2 from Jay Childs. I got 2 from Rocky Rob. Y'all hit me with another one. And everybody else that's out there, hit me with everything you got. It doesn't even have to be your music. It could be somebody else's music that you know. Send it in. Get a free review. I love listening to the music. And, I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun chilling with y'all. So on the next, I'm going to do a stream where I'm going to do nothing but pop ups. And it's going to be like, I'm just going to randomly go and and you and you. And I'm going to tell them the truth about their ass. See what they got. And if they ain't got nothing for us, well, we going to tell them. You know what I mean? No certification. But if they're hot, we're going to be honest with them and we're going to give them that certification because that's what we do. Well, for now, man, that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate y'all's time. A lot of fun. Triple R Radio, Rick Ruger Reviews. Next, I might be coming for you.